cannot sleep. So tonight is going to be a late one. How's everybody doing today? Tonight I'm very tired, but I can't sleep. Headphones. Sorry about that, folks. I truly love this game. I really do. This was my adventure when I was a child, you know? And this is just to see those. Let's see. Ooh, right. Yes, oh god, my save file of 3 seconds. No, my speed run. That's right, if you hold left and right on both analog sticks and press X, Y, B, A, start, select, it'll do absolutely nothing but kind of put weird inputs into your controller that'll probably cause your controller to explode, so don't do that. 2 years have passed since Gruntilda the Witch was defeated by Banjo and Kazooie. After falling from her tower, she was buried underground, where she remains until this very day. No good, mistress. Still can't shift rock. All because of that stupid bear. Mumbo play well, has much of Bear's cash. He's right, Kazooie. There goes your bird seed money. Don't be so sure, Banjo. Hey, look outside, everyone. Grunty the Witch is coming. Where, Kazooie? I can't see her. Oh, false alarm. False alarm bottles must have been some shadows. Come on, Boneface, let's play. I feel lucky. My god. It's the metal dong. Just stop rocking the table. You're making me sick. Bumbo, not rocket. Table. Oh, house shakes. Lots. Perhaps one of us should go to take a look outside. Goodness gracious. I had to sneeze and it went away, and now, ugh. That, and I almost choked on water. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of wanted this thing when I was a kid. Not that thing, the metal thing.
Hurry, Blabelda. Our sister is waiting.
Quickly, me must go, or angry Grunty will be.
Then get off me, you must, or move I cannot.
It's stopped now? Oh, I wonder what happened. Sure was noisy. Let's go take a look, Kazooie. But it's dark out there, and, I'll be scared. Mumbo much brave. Me go look outside. Back in minute. What a sucker, huh? Come on, Banjo. Give me a hand. Kazooie! Sorry, mistress, I have failed you.
Worry, Grunty mustn't. Get you out, your sisters will.
Big Rock is, so powers we must combine.
Grunty sisters, you should not mock. Now watch our magic blast this rock.
I don't care how much it hurts. Maximum effort for this one. On, Rock has, so out you can come. Really didn't need the panty shot there, guys. This ain't, anywhere that would want that panty shot, quite frankly.
No, no, this cannot be. What's happened to little old me? Nice Grunty looks. Lost weight you have.
Oh, I hate bones. A body I need. Can you help with this little deed? Oh, I love that accent. Yes, plan to help we have. So back to our tower we must go. Right then. Let's go, girls. Let's fix me up. Then Banjo's hairy, but I'll whoop. Admittedly, her voice is going to be a little tricky to distinguish. I like how they're just immediately facing him. Off. Frick. I must...
Arg! Seen us bony man has. Him we must whack.
Leave it to me. He's no hassle. I'll kick butt, then off to the castle. I think that'll work. Your spells in the first game had better effects. In this universe, that's an actual insult. Guess I'll be having that birdseed after all, huh, Banjo? But you cheated, Kazooie. It's not. Everyone, gasp! Must run! Quick, Grunty coming. Revenge is mine, I cannot miss. Let's see that furry fool dodge this. Yeah, Skullboy, and I bet she had 2 heads. No joke. Look. Spell coming. He's right, Kazooie. Quick, everyone out!
I'm not falling for that trick again. I'm staying right here. Hurry, you must. Ready to leave we are.
Sounds like a woman Yoda. Hold on, sis, I'm nearly there. I've just been to blast that bear. Troops, we will leave. Destroy area they will. This makes me want to play Jet Force Gemini. Stop! Wait for me, Mistress Grunty. No, Klungo. You stay here. I'll be back. Have no fear. I don't know. My yeehaw howdy accent isn't as strong as it used to be. Oh, Mumbo's head hurt. Look at our house. Well, at least everyone got out safely.
Not everyone. Hang on, where's Goggle Boy? Oh God, my awful aching head.
Mole looks much charred. It's worse than that. Grunty's killed poor Bottles. Not Bottles! Oh God! He wasn't the favorite character in Banjo-Kazooie anyway. Kazooie! Sorry. Grunty wreck house and kill Bottles. She must pay. Bear and Bird get after Witch. Mumbo see you later. Great, I get to peck some more witch butt. Let's go, Banjo. Oh, I have a feeling it's not going to be so easy this time. No, it's going to be pretty damn complicated, Banjo. I'm not going to lie to you. But thankfully, the people that programmed this game also programmed GoldenEye 64, which was good at the time that it was released. Look, I can still see my old dirt piles. Press B to interact with them, so I can remind you of your moves.
Help! It's me, Royston. I was knocked off the barbecue and ended up under this rather weighty boulder. Please get rid of it. I can hardly breathe.
Oh, poor Klungo. Her stupid Bear and Bird coming. You wait for them in here. Some of the voices may sound a lot alike. I apologize for that. I may be putting a maximum effort into this, but I can only do so much. Gold feathers are important. Eggs are important. Which ability? Nope. I always thought that was pretty cool. Feathers are important! Honeycombs are important. Well done. You found one of my missing pages. Collect 5, then return them to me in Grunty's old lair in Spiral Mountain. Oh, God. So, as a kid, I didn't think that the Cheetos pages were important. So I never really bothered to try to collect them. I like that they kept the upgrades that you got for your feathers and stuff, and your eggs and all that. I like that they kept that from the first game. I always thought that was pretty cool too when I first played the original and found out that. I wonder. Alright, enough faffing about. You know, this music really makes it seem a lot more dangerous than it actually is. If it isn't the bear and bird who caused so much trouble to Mistress Grunty. I don't recall anything like that happening. You is stupid.
At least we can speak properly.
Eh? Longo is mad now. Your game ends here. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You're now Clongo squish. Yeah, Clongo gonna get squished. Clever Clongo, hide behind magic shield. Now show bear my special potion. He gets no more difficult. Whoops. I will admit, he at least got a hit in. Knocked out Clongo. He's very much conscious. Nasty Baron Bird hurts poor Clongo.
You asked for it.
Why don't you run off? We'll forget this ever happened. Here, good idea. But you not seen last of Clongo. Clongo coming, mistress. Please beat failure Clongo with broomstick. No, they wouldn't put one in here because you never get to come back in here. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, this area used to freak me out. Something about it just so weirdly empty. They're all gone. Come see me in my throne room, and I'll tell you what happened. This is my palace. Not bad, eh? Just come on in and see the Jingster. Okay, definitely not that voice then. Oh, man. Oh, I got the perfect voice for him, now that I remember what he's like. This is an information signpost. Press B when next to one to read it. They're important. In loving memory of the Gray Jinjo family, passed away unexpectedly when a huge digging machine flattened their home. That always made me really sad when I was a kid. You know, like, those poor Jinjos. This is one of my silos. Open up some more to create a network of shortcut tunnels. I wonder. There's some way on top of you. Alright, hold on. Now I distinctly remember. Okay, is that the only one with a note on it? As far as I can tell, yes. There's a way to get on top of that frickin' thing. I can't remember what it is. Yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling, king of all the things Jinjo and ruler of this village. Your kingdom seems a bit empty. My people were scared away by those witches and their giant machine. I kinda like it quiet, but I need to get them all back for the kickball tournament next week. Doesn't seem that important to me. But it is. There's this big kickball rivalry between the Jinjos and the moles, which means there could be trouble if we don't show up. Like, people will be shot kind of trouble. Anyway, here's incentive for you to rescue my people. I believe you should go and see Master Jiggy Wiggy in his temple now. Jiggy who? Jiggy Wiggy. He's the leader of a secret and ancient order dedicated to the mystic powers of the Crystal Jiggy. Ancient order? Crystal Jiggy?
You just made that up, didn't you?
No, honest, it's all true. He's very important to your adventure, as only the crystal Jiggy can open the worlds that you must enter.
Can you show us the way, King Dingaling?
It'll be my pleasure. Not bad for a king, huh?
Yeah, his strange pet thingy was cool.
Let's go and find that Jimmy Wiggy then. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Evil. What is this, a Monty Python sketch? Get to the point already. You know, I believe Conker would be saying, "Oh, don't be so dramatic," at this point. Come on. Come on, sisters, tie my laugh. What's the plan to get my body back?
Annoying your rhyming is. Stop it, or we will not tell. We will not tell.
Ugh. Oh, if I must. Bob, this is Big O-Blaster built by Minji and me. Life force from ground, plants, and creatures it can suck.
Stored in big tank life forces. Shower Grunty will take when tank full, then new body you will have.
An evil and heartless plan. I like it. How long will it take to suck up enough life force?
Not slim you are. So, much force.
So start blasting. Patient you must be. Target you must first take. That cursed jiggling is giving that furry fool a jiggy. I reckon we should blast the Jinjo King.
Auto-targeting Bob has. Button you only need to press.
I can't remember what I did for her voice. Warmed up Bob is. They'll begin. Firing sequence. Good lord. Okay, I might have to stop doing Blobelda's voice.
Target Bob has hit. Still life force he will.
Unlucky Bob was. Bear we just missed. Never mind him. What about that traitor Jingling? Ha ha ha! He's just a zombie now.
Successful Bob was. Jingaling's life force we got.
Right then, girls, let's blast the whole island. This we can do, but Bob charge up we'll need.
Hours it will take, and revenge Bear will seek.
Pa, I wouldn't worry. Banjo's got no one to help him now that Mole and Jingling are gone. They'll never get to us in time. All right. Let's go check on our pal Jingling.
Right, right, Banjo. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't mess with Targetson. He's got a terrible temper. Huh, friendly advice. Now then, let's see here.
Hello, dear. Hello, dear. Hello, dear Banjo. How are you today?
Pretty good, Mrs. Bottles. And yourself?
Oh, fine, fine.
Tell her about
Ghosty Boy.
Keep quiet, Kazooie.
What was that? Is Bottles okay? He should be back from Spiral Mountain for his dinner soon. He never misses his dinner, you know.
I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mrs. B.
Now this always confused me. Why the heck is this little guy in here? Hello, Banjo.
Hi, Goggles.
Since you and Daddy are such good friends, I'll give you these prototype glasses he's working on. Did he finish working on them by any chance? Oh yes, I believe they're called the Amazo Gaze glasses.
How do they work?
Well, when in Banjo's eyes view, use right stick up and down to zoom in and out. Not bad.
Ooh, actually.
Nope.
Hey there, Banjo. Hi, Specky. Me and my dad are going to be playing in the kickball tournament next week over at the Mayan Stadium. King Jingling has organized it especially for my dad, since he's such a hero.
I don't suppose you have any substitutes.
Why would we need a substitute? My dad is the best on the team. I'm sure he was, or is.
And did you know that tunnel over there is my secret way out of the village? You might find it useful.
We already know that. King Dingaling is a personal friend of ours. He opened it up especially for us.
Nice.
Hey! Hey! Whee!
Yo, I wonder if that's an actual plane that model is based on. I've never known. Ooh. Hold on. Somebody left a comment in the chat. Want to get followers, buy followers. We strongly... Yeah, no, I ain't following that link. DN Hunters 166424 want to become famous, buy followers, primes, and viewers. Okay, I don't want to buy anybody. I need to keep an eye on the chat better. Back off, dude. I need to keep an eye on the chat better. Because, yeah, no. You know what? Hang on a second. Go ahead and delete that. If you gotta buy viewers, if you gotta buy anything, guess what? Then you didn't earn it. Well, unless you know, paid money for food or something like that. But like buying followers, buying subscriptions or subs or dubs or blubs, whatever. No. Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all and we'll give you the family heirloom. Ah. That one's... Ow. Dang it. That one's so much bigger. I always wondered why that one was so much bigger. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Suitable eggs may be found closer to home than you think. They're useful. Hi, Haggy. What? Hello? What? Haggy the head. Hi, Haggy. I assume something egg-related happens in here? Clever bear. Special egg. Then Haggy hatch. Oh, wrong button. You want hatch? Yes. Cluck, got Haggy's special egg. Cluck. You see something we don't? I suppose it is 10 years old. Does it smell bad? Cluck, throw it in nest. Cluck, watch Haggy hatch. Oh my god, we're gonna have to sit through all of these. I'm going to have to sit through all of these. Oh, looks nice. I like it. Amazing. And I thought eggs had birds in them. Gamer picture unlocked. Yeah, what? Wow. Wait, what did I get? Ah, crap. What did I get? Huh. Honestly, I don't know. If it was a gamer pick or a profile pick or something like that, then no chance Rare have plans for us yet. Oh well, let me guess. Cluck. Bark. Throw it in. A solo Kazooie game. That would actually interest me. Watch it. Eggy hatch.
Okay, so for those of you wondering why there are 3 nests and 1 nest up at the top, in the original version of this, Special Eggy Award homing eggs. Very nice. Go to Cheeto Code Room and enter homing to enable feature. Oh, cool. You want Heggy hatch egg? Yes. Fuck, get another egg. This one seems heavy. Heavy? Sorry. Anyways, the reason there's 3 nests is because in the original, since the 3 gold bash, press X and X again for skinny bird bash. Cluck, so funny. In the original game, since the stop and swap feature was never implemented properly, they just couldn't, wait. Sorry, let me get my thoughts in order. They just put the eggs in the game, throughout the game. Like that little Nintendo 64 cartridge that we saw back in the waterfall area. That one used to hold the blue egg, I believe it was. Egg hatching. Who'd have thought Stop and Swap would come to this? It'll be machines next. Hand it over. Watch Heggy hatch. Special Heggy Egg Award Jinjo as multiplayer character. Who is Jinjo? Last egg tired now. How do you think I feel carrying them for 10 years? Waiting. This one better give me another upgrade. By Jesus. I might not implement the homing eggs. Honestly, I'd never really found them very useful. Oh, my very special Heggy Egg Award. This might be useful one day. Here we go again. Well, at least that means we'll see our 20th birthdays. You think so? Surely Rare will make the next game faster than that. Oh no, not again. It's gonna be something in Banjo Tooie Nuts and Bolts, and I'm not playing that one. If you like it, that's fine. I'm not playing it. I am a disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. I work the door of his sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy. Sounds like fun. Do you think we are worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself. And what might these images look like?
Jigsaw pieces, also known as jiggies. That sounds familiar. Let's see what you have, then. It seems you have collected enough jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at McJiggy's can be eaten inside. Greetings, O Chosen One. You have entered the sacred temple of Jiggy Wiggy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. Haha. Press B. You must complete the image before you if you wish to travel to where it shows. Use the left stick to guide your hand. Press A to pick up a piece. Once the piece is held, it can be placed by A or returned outside by pressing X. You only have a limited time to prove yourself. May Jiggy grant you luck. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 1, so now the Great One will show you the way. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy! Excuse me. Terribly sorry. Yeah, that DN Hunter guy must have thought I must be pretty friggin' stupid if he thinks I'm gonna go onto whatever site he was talking about and spend money to purchase supposed followers. Nah, no. You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt Challenge 2. Come back when you do. This is a warp pad. Find another one in this world, and you will be able to warp between them. Ooh, right. Well, okay, you didn't get to keep the upgrade for your feathers. I thought you did, but no. You found some note, boy! Now come see me! This Mumbo pad. Mumbo stand on it to perform great magic. Hello. Goodbye. Just to show it. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press B to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible. I pressed B. What the hell? What the? I kept pressing B. That is really annoying, actually. I don't get why it wouldn't let me press B. He did say press B, right? Hey, get your sorry hide over here and press B. Okay, well, B works. Drill Sergeant Jam Jar's reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in a uniform. Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. How's Geeky keeping anyhow? Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that, Fleaball. Did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually. Typical. So, you'll be wanting to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. Puh, you only knew the novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jam Jars. Why not teach us a few? Not that easy, punk. You gotta prove your sorry selves first by collecting me a few notes. Come back when you find some. Hey, wait a minute.
I see you got enough notes for my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks. Okay, I can't do the voices anymore. I know I said maximum effort, but when you're aiming down the sight, hit the target with all your might. First person view by pressing Y. Hit left trigger. The way that the music in this is arranged, I keep thinking that there's something wrong with my right headphone. You found another warp pad. Move on to it and press B to warp to any other warp pad that you have activated in this world. I'm tired. My throat hurts. I don't even know if I do voices the right way, like if there's a specific technique to it, you know? Nice one, punk. Treble clefs are worth a mighty 20 notes. Alright, jam jars. Teach me. Here's a move that's loads of fun. Now, Brigo blasting with your gun. Basically, first-person shooting. And like I said in the start of this, thank goodness it was made by the company that made GoldenEye. Otherwise, this might suck. I mean, okay, again, GoldenEye, great when it was, hasn't aged well. Anyone who says GoldenEye is still better than any other first-person shooter nowadays is only like 1% correct. Look at the state of poor Bovina's filled. This plague of filthy flies is scoffing my crops. Oh dear, how can we help? Get rid of the pesky flies, of course. Say your prayers, flies. Ugh. Amazing! I can hardly believe it. You really sorted out those flies. Enough of the crop jokes, lady. I believe you owe us a jiggy. Oh, I guess I do. God. Yeah, baby! This is a extra honeycomb piece. It's important! I used to... Time to open the world to the possibilities of death. Truly, Banjo is a plague upon the people of these worlds. You've got a Globo! They're important! Ah, Bear and Bird here at last. Mumbo best shaman in game, so built new skull. Mumbo also want to help, but must find me magic creatures. We've got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's sack. Ah, Mumbo get to be hero at last. Return me to chair whenever want be bird bear. The pitter patter of tiny feet.
Press B to see mighty Mumbo magic. Hope this works. Mumbo magic make golden Goliath rise. Magic only lasts a short time. To control me again, return statue to base and press B. I always wondered why they gave it a time limit. Like, it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, because there's never really a point where it's like, oh god, I can't go any, longer, now I'm just screwed, I can't do it again, Really, it just serves to kind of add time onto the list of stuff you have to do. I'll just go ahead and... Aw, come on, you guys didn't make it so you could skip this? Well, okay, that's... Alright, that wasn't so bad. Those guys are jerks. Into the mud. Oh, it's so satisfying. Just a nice thud, you know? Mumbo magic run out. Alright, and that's literally all we needed Mumbo for. I know I'm not really talking much, but, you know, it's kind of hard to really think of anything to want to talk about when there's nobody around to listen. It kind of hurts that the only person who actually popped in to check this out and commented on it at all was some rando pushing a site that supposedly buys followers for you. It's like, I don't know, something about that feels wrong. Ooh, wait a minute. Thing over here. I don't know how to climb ledges yet. Wait, do I learn that here? No, I learned that back over this way. Listen up to what you're told. Now onto ledges you can hold. You can now wall climb. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like angry or anything about the moves. It's just... I don't really feel like they need explanation. They are what they are. They're pretty obvious. This is where you activate my cheats. Stand on this podium if you want to know how. You must spell out the cheat code I have given you. Use the left stick to move the aiming sight. Careful though. Hit a wrong letter, you'll have to start again. Now is homing already active? Wait a minute. Does that mean it's on, that it's off? Do I have to... Hang on, let me try typing it in. Okay, let's see. The homing cheat will make eggs home in on baddies. Oh, okay, so I earn it, but I still have to enter it. Okay. Sounded like he was saying, ow. All I could think is, yes, I enjoy his pain. This frickin' dang it. Well, yeah. Thought you could steal Slumber's gold while he slept. Yes, well, yes. But I heard you coming, clumsy bear. Oh. Splendid. They seem to have gone. Must get some more sleep. And he sleeps forever after you, Damn it. There's a way to do this without the... God damn it. Alright, hang on. Oh, what the hell? I didn't... Alright. I'll do this the not brute force way. Seriously, that's fast enough to... You bastards. Ugh.
How's that for sneaky? How's that for sneaky? You know, I really do like that you didn't have to get Kazooie's side attacks here. You know, or I know you got them here. I'm glad you didn't have to get them as a separate, like, oh yeah, no, now you have to go and find this move kind of thing, you know? I don't know, it's just kind of nice. Not have to worry about it. Big heap welcome to Little Baron Bird. I'm Banjo and my feathered friend is Kazooie. Me Humba Wumba, best magic person on island. We heard that Mumbo was the best. Not true. Mumbo amateur, Wumba best. You bring Globo magic creatures here. You have Globo. Want to give to Humba? Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, I'll just throw it in. Magic ready. Jump in Humba pool. Wumba call this Stony. Use left stick to move, X for big heap, dash attack. Jump back and pull when wannabe Baron Bird again. I guess my hopes of one day becoming a voice actor are slim to none. Surprising. Oop. To free the trapped one, a star must appear before the sun rises. Another star appear? Yeah, I think so. Star, sun, moon... Wait. Star, sun, star, moon, moon. Hello, my little rabbit friend. Eek, me too, Berta. Me was looking out for gold when Boulder fell and trapped me in here. I suppose you expect us to move it? Eek, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, sure. Blue Jinjo. I'm Banjo the Stony. Can I come in and play? I don't know. That backpack looks kind of familiar. Are you saying we're a Baron Bird in an elaborate disguise trying to cheat our way in? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. But they're a bit short on players, so you might as well go in anyway. Yay! Welcome to the Mayhem Temple Amateur Championships. You may enter the quarterfinals, but I advise you take training downstairs first. If I remember correctly, I think kick is B? Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay. Wow, I never realized that before. I'm glad I actually did the training. If you hold the kick button, it actually kicks it harder. Hey, Whack! Who's this ugly guy? Ugly new guy. May the best Stony win. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Well. I don't think there's any chance of them catching up anytime soon. That was easier than it's ever been for me. You've won your quarterfinal. Move on to the semifinals. I never realized that if you held the button down, it would actually, or the trigger, the kick button. If you held it down, it actually will, those shorts look stupid. It'll actually increase how quickly No! God damn it! Well, not by much, but... You won your semifinal. The Mayan kickball finals are now. Damn it. You've no chance of becoming champion. I don't think the purple guy ever talks. Why would you help him? Clutch right at the end. I declare you the new Mayan kickball champion. I'm too choked up for words. First go, baby. That's right. Who's your daddy? Hopefully not me. That would be so weird just to get a comment on the frickin' chat. You are... What? Oh, it was totally red.
Dang it, stop grabbing them when they're golden. Stop right there. What do you want? We want to go in there as it sounds cool. Of course it's cool. Everyone wants to see the Stony Kickball games. Stand aside then, Bozo will miss the action. Bozo, I'm Officer Uno Gopaz, and there's no tickets left. They sold out while you were playing Banjo Kazooie. You don't want to watch, we're here to kick butt and win. Nice try, but I'm afraid you can't. The games are only open to Stonies. Oh, go on, please. Nope. How about a bribe? How dare you? This is a respectable organization. Get lost, both of you. You know what? To be fair, he has every right to be offended. Dang it, Kazooie. Right. That frickin' thing, man, it's so freaky looking. Alright. You've trained for this. You've prepared for this. You will not have to come back to this level. No. God damn it. That's not the method. Nope. No. Oh, what was the method that he frickin'... God damn it. Oh, screw it. I'll just come back to the goddamn level. I hate having to make more than one trip. Sorry about that, folks. I just like I love the music. It's not just a like, it's a love. Ah, true love's music. See, this is the difference between Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie. Banjo Kazooie, I would have been done with 2 levels by now. You call it a temple, I call it a target-rich environment. What's up with you? It's terrible. I can't find Targetson's favorite priceless relic thingy. I think I might have been stolen. Tough luck. Help Chief Bloatism find it. I'll reward you with a jiggy. A jiggy? Well, that's the case. Great. I'll open the other door for you, but please hurry. I've got 3. Tres. Alright, now it's time to go this way. Right then. What kind of filthy, degenerate piece of garbage steals a golden treasure? Oh, it's a caveman. That does explain some things. Damn it. Oh, get out, Unga's cave. Damn it. You know, as I steal this relic, I really must think to myself, truly, this caveman was just a jackass. They stole a treasure, and he couldn't even be bothered to stay awake. Did I miss, like... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Whatever. You found Targetson's priceless relic thingy. The cavemen stole it. Why, those thieving little... Careful, this is a family game. Oh yes, so it is. Why don't I just give you a jiggy? That makes sense to me. Whoa-hey! It's a return of the whoa-hey! Gah! Hey, Pebble gone! Me in much trouble. Big beatings. Pebble? Alright, first off, this thing's literally the size of goddamn Banjo's body. This ain't a pebble, you caveman, you troglodyte.
Secondly, I don't care who you are. Ain't nobody gonna mistake that goddamn thing for a pebble. I mean, good lord. Again, it's the size of Banjo's body. There ain't nothing pebble about it.
Good, I see you have mastered the art of bird handling. I now challenge you to continue this...
Shoot shit!
Say hello to my little friend.
Regal!
Oh, you know what? Yeah. At least it ain't timed. Oh god, those fucking missions. I forgot about those. Oh man, is this gonna be a... Not bad, mortal. 10 statues gains you entry to my slightly sacred chamber. No, that's not the way I wanted. Jesus Christ. Another blue Jinjo in the works. Alright, one more. Where is it? There it is. Most impressive, mortal. 20 statues gains you entry to my really sacred chamber. You lying son of a bitch, I'm in. I remembered this being a doorway. Don't remember it being completely pointless though. Targetson's really sacred chamber, which ironically is whichever chamber you go in second. Look, Banjo, another Jiggy. This is just too easy. Yep, we'll have the game beat in no time. Halt, mortal. Thought you'd get another Jiggy that easily, eh? I am Targetson, mighty Mayan god of target shooting. Prepare prepare to meet thy dart-ridden doom. Arg, I can't feel my legs anymore. Get 'em, you worthless moogles. The hell? Thought I had homing eggs on. No, you've beaten me. Now suffer as I invoke my sacred self-destruct. No. There we go. One left. I know which one that is. Oh wow, I got everything else though. Cool. Drives me crazy that I gotta go through the entire frickin' thing though. Really would have preferred if I could just, you know... There's a way to get to the, There's a way to get to the, Jiggy that's on top of those stone towers in that one area. But I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get up there. I know there's a way, I just can't think of how to do it. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just leave the level. Anyways, all I gotta come back for is that Jiggy when I get a chance, so... Now to Jiggy Wiggy. I am indeed worthy. In fact, I'm probably worthier than he thought. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge too, so now the Great One will show you the way. Ultimate power! Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. Oh, excuse me. You are indeed the chosen one. You also have enough Jiggies to attempt Jiggy Willy's Challenge 3. Jiggy Willy? Jiggy Wiggy. Oop. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Dang it. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 3, so now the Great One will show you the way. You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt Challenge 4. Come back later. Well, we were able to do Challenge 3, or 2 and 3, rather. I like how gory that is. I've decided I'm going to embrace my brother's philosophy, my older brother. Learn shooting eggs that fire. Aww. I've decided to embrace my older brother's philosophy. I always win. Grenade eggs! They explode! Son of a bitch, go away! Fucking Christ. That was the dumbest possible fucking loop I could have gotten stuck in. You know, it really does bug me that they made it so that you can't earn any, like, achievements or anything if you use actual cheat codes. Because there's one cheat code I don't think should count as a cheat code, and that's Banjo moves faster. I like super speed, because that just honestly makes it a lot quicker to get from place to place. Yes, admittedly, a certain number of Jiggies can be obtained early if you're able to exploit the speed plus gliding, yeah. But, I don't know. I don't feel like that's something they should have been worried about, you know? I love the theme song for this level. Oh! Oh, that was a waste of time. There we go. You know, they should have added a quick dive button or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why won't you point at them? God damn. I don't think this is where I needed to go, but oh well. Oh, god dang it. I could never remember if there was like a hidden Jinjo in here or something. God damn it. There we go. I'll probably, when I go to head back to Mayhem Temple, I'll probably go and see Cheetah while I'm at it. Because the upgrades that he gives you are actually pretty important to the game. Like, in my first playthrough, I didn't see them as that important, but yeah. Yeah, they're definitely important. Damn it. See, the only bad thing about the Isle of Hags having notes is that it's really hard to tell when you're getting close to all the notes you need for level, because boy oh boy. I don't know why I dropped that far into the water. It wasn't that steep a drop. Bill drill. Basically, Kazooie becomes a drill. Like that. Well, it's more jackhammer than anything. Now you might be wondering to yourself, why do the Jinjos yell for help if honestly half the time they're not even in that much danger? They could honestly just kind of head back home if they wanted to. And to that I say, they're not the smartest creatures. So they certainly don't seem to be. Welcome again, Baron Bird. We got a Globo. You want help? Yes. Rrrr. Mumbo must avoid for now. Yeehaw! 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 Shut the hell up! Hope this works. Let's see. Hope you like the song. Madness! Madness embraces us! Jesus Christ, Mumbo, shut the hell up. Sorry folks, just getting comfortable. And that's literally all he's good for in this world. He must have been young in the previous game, because now his skull develops his entire head and he doesn't look as much like, you know, he's made of cancer. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and break this here boulder, but I'm gonna have to leave you guys in suspense because I'm actually starting to feel like a really bad headache coming on. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it for this one. Alright.